Hi, I'm Colin James, and this is my interview for Gibson.com.
So Colin James, you're here at the Gibson showroom in Toronto. Welcome!
I know, I haven't seen a while. Finally made it down there. This is awesome.
I know.
I'm a Vancouverite, you know, so...
Oh, we love Vancouver. We have a special place for all the Vancouver people.
We're playing Massey Hall tonight, you know, and it's my fourth or fifth time at Massey, and it's like where I've been playing the last few years. But this time we're playing mostly acoustic. Mostly acoustic.
Mostly?
We start the show up all acoustic halfway through. We keep it most of the show. A couple times we break out small electrics for slide and stuff like that. But I'm really excited. We got a great little troupe of guys, a small kit, just a small kit and a bass to join us halfway through the set. But you know, I think that room is going to sound so beautiful without tons of amps cranking. I think I'm really excited about how the acoustics will sound in there.
Now, is it because, I mean, 25 years, which you never know looking at you. 25 years. But is it something to now, like, being able to go down and strip things down and doing, like what you're doing is almost going back, like, acoustically and connecting, like, one-on-one. Is it almost a little frightening, or is it more refreshing now?
It's frightening like crazy, but I've done it quite a lot now. When someone first said to me, what do you think about going out and doing this little acoustic tour through some small venues throughout, you know, secondary markets and other major markets? And it's, you know, at first I didn't want to do it at all, so I went and did a trial. And it was really interesting because it forces you to not completely just bulldoze through a set. You know, acoustically there's so much room, you know, that you have to kind of talk to people a little more than I was always prepared to. You know, in a loud electric outfit, you know, it's usually like, thank you, good night, you know. That's pretty much what you say, or thank you after every song. So it was cool, you know, you talk a little bit about how the song came to be and what, you know, what started off the idea for that song, and I've ended up really enjoying it. You can afford more kind of dynamic moments that you can't sometimes when you're carrying this machine, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's really cool. You can call things on the fly. If you decide you want to try something a little wacky, only one other guy's going to make a mistake, you know what I mean? So I really ended up enjoying it. I think it really brought me out of my shell and taught me how to entertain a little better because, yeah, I think that's it, you know?
Now you've also, like, so the J45 has become like, kind of like your workhorse.
Well, it's that kind of guitar, isn't it? Yeah, I love the J45, you know, it's like, I think every time you pick up one, you know it's going to do exactly what you think it's going to do, and it's going to sound great. It's going to have a lot of bottom. It's going to ring out like an acoustic should. So I love them. I think they're great, and I think they look good. I love the beautiful dark.
It's a very heritage guitar.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. You've seen it all your life. You know, I love that. You know, the true vintage one. You know, you look at all those old shots of Dylan in the '60s. You know, you get the same headstock. It's a beautiful thing.
Now, what are your words of wisdom for guitar players? I mean, young guitar players when you're meeting them, because I mean, you are known as like one of Canada's best guitarists.
I guess, you know, just keep on plugging. You know, it's I've had a lot of changes in my career, and I've had you know, different labels, different metamorphoses. You know, I've had a little big band thing, I've had an acoustic blues thing, I've had a rock thing. You just keep on going, keeping it fresh, and if you have to take big leaps to keep it fresh, then you do, you know, and don't let anyone tell you that that's a bad idea, because often you'll know better.
And it's the new album?
It's called 15, marking my 15th record.
Is that crazy or what?
That's crazy. I can't even believe it. Like 15 times we've sat down and done the cover art and done a photo session and put energy. 2 of them were best friends, on EMI, and who I'm now newly back with after a hiatus of a few years, so that's exciting. This is my first outing on EMI in this decade.
But that's going to be exciting, because I mean, they must be so excited obviously to have you, and you know, all the stuff that they can do and tours and everything.
It's great. I have a real soft spot for the label because I started with Virgin in the States. Started with Virgin America. My first deal was a multi-record deal with Virgin, and so I dealt with, you know, Virgin Canada and ultimately with EMI Canada, and it feels like I'm going back to a place I know, so it's good.
So we're going to be able to see, rumor has it, we're going to see a lot of Colin James this year.
Well, yeah, we got a brand new record out. I'm really excited about it. My good old friend who did, you know, just came back years ago, as well as my little big band 2 record, Joe Hardy, who works with Billy Gibbons all the time. He's pretty much Billy's engineer and producer a lot of the times, and he's one of the most amazing people I know. He's just the most intelligent producer and really a musician's producer, you know. So we just finished a record, and it's got some, you know, kind of Rolling Stones, you know, rock and soul, and a little bit. It's got some kind of gospel influence stuff, but it's I'm really excited about it.
All right. Well, thank you so much, and let's do this again. Maybe we'll do Vancouver later on in the year.
You never know.
Could happen, maybe.
Could happen.
All right.